Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another video. Got a little bored this evening, so I decided to grab the bike, go for a little ride, and by accident I came across this place here, which I'm gonna tell you about. This is the Venray War Cemetery, and I'm gonna tell you something little about this cemetery. As you can see behind me, there are all these graves. In total, there are 692 casualties here. Mostly English, some Navy, some Air Force, mostly Army, but also from some other nationalities like New Zealand, Australia, and one guy from Poland. I'll tell you a bit more about that in a little bit. But first I'm going to show you around on the cemetery itself. As you can see, this is a very beautiful cemetery. There's so many flowers everywhere. And as I was saying, there are 692 casualties here, mostly which are from the Army. I think there was about 133 from the Air Force. I think they're buried right here, some of them. I'm not quite sure actually. Seems Air Force to me, but oh yeah, it says here Royal Air Force. It always gets me when I get to these places. You can see the age of the soldiers here. This one is 21, 23. These people are so young when they go to war, where people these days graduate from university or something on the age of 23. These people gave their lives to our freedom, to fight for our freedom. Excuse me. Here's a Jewish guy. I think I found the one and only Polish soldier here. As you can see, Polish forces, corporal, died on the 2nd of March 1945 at age 22. So, after Market Garden, which happened on 17th of September 1944, British and American soldiers rushed into the Netherlands from Eindhoven, coming from the border of the Netherlands, the armored corps, mostly armored, which was the market part of the Operation Market Garden, and Garden, which were the parachutists who jumped into the Netherlands. 101st Airborne near Eindhoven at the Sonnenbreugel, 82nd Airborne from the American Army jumped into Nijmegen, and there were some British parachute forces which landed near Arnhem. So all the way from south of the Netherlands up around Groningen, I think, there are all these small cemeteries, unlike the American cemeteries, which are way bigger, because I think what they did was collect all the casualties and put them in one place instead of everywhere little cemeteries like these. As you can see, there's a nice little entrance with a metal plate, which I'm going to show you a little bit about. So as you can see here, this is where the Allied forces landed in Normandy on the 6th of June 1944, and they crossed all the way into the Netherlands first. After that went into Germany. First there was a little offensive, German offensive, which we all know, called the Battle of the Bulge. So, was around here. And right now we're somewhere around here. And here it says the entire story of liberation. First it starts here with a little story about what happened after the invasion in Normandy, all the way what happened over here. And as you can see here, Venray was liberated in the middle of October. It says, I'm gonna show you this one actually, this is in English. Venray was liberated by the British 2nd Army's 8th Corps in mid-October 1944. In this cemetery are buried casualties from these operations and from other operations over the next 6 months. It contains 692 burials, 2 Navy, Army 557, excuse me, 133 Air Force, mainly British, 22 Canadians are buried here, 5 New Zealand, 4 Australian and 1 Polish soldier, which we saw his grave earlier. I always like accidentally coming across these sites. I mostly visit them when I'm not busy. A while back I accidentally stumbled on a Polish cemetery in Belgium, which I'm gonna make a video about as well. Also when I'm gonna show you the German cemetery in Lommel, which is I think one of the biggest cemeteries in German cemeteries in Europe. I will come back to that video later, so stay tuned for that. First, let's take a little tour about this on this side of the cemetery. The area around here is also very nice, super relaxed. There's some nice big houses in the middle of the forest. So the way up here also was very interesting. It's kind of hard to find actually, because I saw a sign which says 200 meters. I tried to follow it, but eventually it turned out I needed Google Maps to find the way. But we got here. There's a photo added here, as you can see. Also Air Force, it was an air gunner. I saw some more photos which I'm also going to show you. First in this row. Still was a young boy when they took this picture. I always like when people put pictures of the people who lay here to rest by the graves, so you actually have it makes it more real, you know. So with that we're gonna end the video. I'm gonna stay here for a little while, take a moment of silence, and after that I will continue my way back home to Eindhoven. Thank you for watching this video, I hope you like it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel please, and I will post more videos in the future, so stay tuned. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.